Welcome in, team, and today we are doing a beginner level workout. Now don't be fooled by this 9 minutes up on the screen here. It's a short workout, but what we're doing is introducing a lot of the entry level worker-outers to an idea called Tabata. So the Tabata method was actually designed by a Japanese sports scientist, and he was looking for the most time-effective way to increase cardiovascular capacity in both the aerobic and anaerobic spaces. So what it is, it's a super intense workout. The actual original Tabata workout is only 4 minutes long, but because we are entry level working out today, we're gonna do it through twice. The reason being is that in order to push yourself to a really high level of output, you do have to have some experience. And because we are just starting, we may not be able to push ourselves to those limits just yet. So we're gonna work on the form, we're gonna work on the actual layout of a Tabata type workout. So what is Tabata, you might ask? 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So what I ask of everyone doing this workout now today is that for 20 seconds of on time, you are giving absolutely everything. You're gonna give it your all. You're gonna do as much as you can with good form, with high output and sweating and breathing and everything for 20 seconds, and then the 10 seconds in between, unfortunately, it's gonna feel like no time at all because you're swapping and changing there. So with Tabata, generally it's done with one movement, but I'd like to do something to make sure that everyone keeps their mind active and has fun with this. So we're actually doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 movements. And then we're gonna go through twice. So we're doing lots and lots of different movements, swapping and changing between them. I'm gonna do a quick little run through now. It's probably worth you watching this, but if you'd like to skip ahead to the workout, check the description below. There's gonna be a chapter marker there to the start of the actual workout. But stick around otherwise, and we're gonna talk through the movements that are part of this Tabata right now. So the first movement is high knees. You can see on the list here. High knees. I really do want you to actually try and get your knees up as high as possible. It's running on the spot and bringing the knees up as high as you can. I'd like them to get higher than the hip level, okay? So up higher than hip. If you can bring them up to your knees, fantastic. So, running on the spot, high knees, simple. After that, you've got that 10-second rest. We're gonna jump into kick sits. Now, this is one where you wanna pop down onto the floor. With the kick sits, your hands are gonna remain on the floor. You're gonna take your knees off the floor. So your knees never touch the floor, your hands never leave the floor. Take one leg, kick it under your body and sit down on that hip, return to the middle and then sit on the other hip. So it's 20 seconds worth of this. Big rotations, big breathing, lots of core, lots of shoulders, lots of legs, big old compound movement. After kick sits, we're going to fast feet. So we're gonna run on the spot again, but instead of bringing our knees up, we're just gonna run as fast as you can on the spot. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Run as fast as you can. This is a really good warm up. Follow along with me while we're doing this. After fast feet, we're gonna get into push-ups. Now, if you're a beginner, you might not have the strength to do push-ups from your feet. So what I'd like you to do, bend the knees and just go from there. We wanna go as fast as we possibly can. If you find yourself doing knee push-ups and you leave the floor because you're that fast, time to start looking at full feet push-ups there if you can. So after push-ups, we've got jump tucks. We're gonna jump up into the air and we're gonna tuck those knees up, slapping them on our hands. So if your hands are out in front of you like this, we're jumping up that high, okay? We're not squatting, we're just gonna bring the knees up as high as you can. Bounce, bounce, bounce. After our jump tucks, we're gonna do the beast front steps. So beast front steps are starting in that same position as we were for kick sits, okay? Knees off the floor, sitting back on the heels. We're gonna beast forward with one foot, straighten that back leg, return to the start, and then beast with the other. So we're pouncing with one leg, and pouncing with the other leg. Returning to the feet on the heels each rep. After beast front steps, invisible skip rope. We're gonna go jump rope on the spot, but I'd love you to go as fast as you possibly can. Okay, really fast skip ropes with that one. And then after that, we've got the plain old burpee. So, you're gonna start standing, you're gonna drop to the floor, chest hits the floor, perform a push-up, jump up onto a surfboard, and then jump up with your hands above your shoulders for that leap. So I'm gonna take my watch off, and change the band because this is bouncing around quite a lot. This is your cue now. Go get your drink bottle. Go get your watches. Get everything started and ready because we're going to kick off a 9-minute workout. So you might be thinking to yourself, 9 minutes is not a huge amount, is it? It's not. But what was actually shown scientifically in a research paper, which has been followed up with lots and lots of extra addendum type papers, is that if you were to perform a Tabata properly, and when I say properly, that's with enough output across that whole 4 minutes, then you can do this 3 times a week. And then after a couple of months worth of work, you will see a notable increase in both aerobic and anaerobic capacity, okay? You're not necessarily gonna lose a lot of weight. That's gonna depend, it's gonna depend largely on how many calories you're eating in a day. But what's gonna happen is that if you're a cardio athlete, if you like to go for runs, if you like to work on the rower, if you just like to climb stairs, you're gonna find that after a couple of weeks or a couple of months worth of doing this 3 times a week, you're gonna have a larger capacity to move your body with a certain heart rate, okay? So that's what this is all about. All right, team, press go on your cardio watches so you can track all the calories that you burn today. And we're gonna kick this off in 20 seconds time. High knees is the first one. Remember to keep watch of this so you can see what's next. It's only 10-second rest, so you gotta keep your mind in the game with this one. 10 seconds to go. Kicking the knees up really, really high, okay? So you want them to be higher than your hips. If you can, get them to smack your hands out here in front of you. Let's go. Ten more seconds. All right, take a rest. I'm holding the microphone here. I'd love you to drive both of your hands with each of those. We've got kick sets to do now. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. As fast as you can. Keep both hands down. Okay, you see how quick that heart rate comes up. Fast feet. Go. Big deep breaths. Good. 10 seconds rest. Let's get these push-ups done. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, jump tucks. Keeping that heart rate nice and high. Let's go. Landing softly, bouncing high. Beast front steps. 3, 2, 1. Not a lot of time to rest and breathe. Whoa! Thank you so much, Fonzatron. Okay, invisible skip rope. Let's get some beast in chat. Go. Nice and fast. Go, 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 go. And we've got burpees. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Go. As fast as you can. One minute rest. So chat, you are halfway through. Make sure you're walking around. Make sure, big deep breaths. Into the belly, not into the chest. We have 4.5 minutes, Baphomet. Okay, how are you going? Are you following along? You're lightheaded? Big deep breaths. Open a window. Okay, let's go. We've got high knees to do. You ready? Perfect. Okay, 20 seconds. And what we want is our heart rate to go from the orange zone here. See if we can get it to green. Nearly? Yes. That's what we want. Then we're gonna kick it back up again. Let's go. High knees, go. Keep breathing. One, and take a breath. Kick sits. Hands on the floor, knees off the floor. Go. Fast feet. Two, one, go. As fast as you can. So I know you're thinking, Jeff looks like he's puffing, sounds like he's puffing. This looks tough. It is tough, but look at that timer. You've only got 2.5 minutes left. You can do anything for 2.5 minutes. Super quick. Especially when a third of this time is resting. Let's go, push-ups. Keep going. Come on, team. That's it. Thanks, Grace. Letting everyone know you can do this. Jump tucks. Go. Jump nice and high. Halfway. Big triceps. Red. There we are. Quads are burning. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Invisible skip rope. Yeah, shadow. Yeah, taekwondo. Keep going, keep going. Nice. Okay, one last movement. Burpees. Finishing off this whole workout. Burpees, burpees. Keep going, don't stop until you hear that beep. Walk around. I'm gonna stay with you until we get down into the blue zone here on your heart rate. So do not lay on the ground. Get up, walk around. Just breathe into the belly. Don't slow your breathing. Work on pushing out as much air as you can. Big, deep exhales. Because what's important now is you flush your system of carbon dioxide. No, Baphomet. You're simply living now. You don't appreciate how alive you are until you've really pushed yourself to that point of not thinking you're alive. Just the brink of death. Nah, Baphomet, well done. So, again, reiterating the benefits of this. The benefits of this workout right now is that look, we can think about, it's a very Japanese way of thinking, isn't it? Minimal effective dose, where if you were to do this 3 times a week, it's only 9 minutes. I can guarantee you, anyone, there's anyone out there, doesn't matter what job you have, what you're studying, whether you've got kids studying and a job at the same time, you can find 9 minutes. You can find it, it's there. Everyone's got 9 minutes. 3 times a week, and you will increase your cardiovascular capacity in the aerobic sense, which is running a marathon, and the anaerobic sense, sprinting upstairs, okay? You will get better. You just have to remain vigilant, remain disciplined. So look, we don't do this type of workout often. If you're watching on the YouTube video, we do lots and lots of longer workouts, which do some more leg strengthening, arm strengthening. They do heart and cardiovascular strengthening as well, endurance training, etc. So this one's only meant to be 4 minutes, correct, Shadow, correct. But I feel like, for beginners especially, it takes you 1 round just to get warmed up, doesn't it? I think you'll agree with me there. If you were to go into that one cold and you were to go, okay, I've never done a kick sit before. If you go into it cold without knowing what the movements are, it takes you 1 round just to figure it out, get the movements down and get that heart rate pumping. So then for the second round, you feel amazing, right? So thanks for watching YouTube. Check us out live on Twitch, twitch.tv/fit4purpose at about 7 a.m. Adelaide time each weekday morning. But yeah, if not, check out some more greens and blue workouts. And if you're game, a purple level one. See ya.